Hello and welcome to Magzie's Fun Time. This is Magzie, and today we are back here on the 7.1 Legion patch. Um, there was some major class changes done last week when the patch came in, and they were undocumented in the actual patch notes. So I'm going over all the spells and abilities for every class, except for Demon Hunter and DK, because most of theirs didn't change for the most part. Um, and we're just going over them in each spec, and then I'll let you guys use that as a guide to do with as you will. Okay, so we'll bring up the thing with P. Today we did two females, so we got two female dwarves here. Trying to change it up a little bit. So we have three specs here: Discipline, Holy, and Shadow. Um, all the spells from 1 to 10 are the same. When you get to level 10, that's when your spells change up. Now, you do always start out as Discipline, so just be mindful of that. You start out with Smite. At level 3, you get Shadow War Paint. At level 5, you get Flash Heal. At level 8, you get Power Word Shield. At level 10, you get to choose your spec. So if you choose to stay with Discipline, you will get Penance at level 10. At level 13, you get Mind Vision. You get Resurrection at 14. Psychic Scream at 18. Atonement is a passive at level 20. Plea, Power Word Shield, Shadow Mend, and Power Word Radiance also apply atonement to your targets for 15 seconds. When you deal spell damage, you instantly heal all targets affected by atonement for 41.1% of the damage done. Purify at 22. Plea at 24, and it's kind of like your little efficient heal. Shadow Mend is at 28, and I want to go over this one with you because I think it's retarded. It wraps the ally in shadows, which heals for an amount at a price. The ally takes 6 damage every 1 second until they have taken at least 60 total damage from all sources or leave combat. I'm not healing somebody and then dealing damage to them, so I don't ever use that. It might be useful. I don't know. It might be a really good heal. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like healing somebody and then taking damage from me healing them. That doesn't seem too fair. Anyway, Levitate's 32. Shackle Undead's 34. Smite, you get a rank 2 of Smite. And at rank 2 at 36. Smite absorbs the next 36 damage dealt by the enemy. Okay. Didn't know that did that anyway. Focused Will passive at 38. Melee attacks against you cause you to gain Focused Will, reducing damage taken by 15% for 8 seconds. Stacks up to 2 times. So up to a 30% reduction in damage for 8 seconds. Shadow Fiend at 40. Mind Control at 42. Fade at 44. Pain Suppression at 48. Rapture at 50. Power Word Radiance at 52. Spell Magics at 56. Leap of Faith is at 63. As always, you can pause. That's why I'm going over each one of these abilities. You can pause and read what the ability does at any time. Mass Res at 66. Power Word Barriers at 70. Mastery Absolution is a passive at 78. Increases the healing transferred through atonement by 12.1%. And Master Spell at level 80. So, now we're going to go over Holy. And Holy is the same all the way up till level 10, where you get Holy Fire. You also get Holy Word Serenity at level 10. Renews at 12. Resurrections at 14. Holy Word Chastities at 18. Serendipity is at level 20. It's a passive. When you cast a flash heal spell, the remaining cooldown of your Holy Word Serenity is reduced by 6 seconds. When you cast a prayer of healing, the remaining cooldown of your power word Sanctify is reduced by 6 seconds. When you cast Smite, the remaining cooldown of your holy word Chastise is reduced by 6 seconds. Purify at 22, Heal at 24, Holy Nova 26, Prayer of Healing is 28, Levitates 32, Spirit of Redemption is a passive at 32. Upon death, you become the Spirit of Redemption for 15 seconds. You cannot move, attack, or be attacked. Move, attack, be attacked, or be targeted by any spell or effect, and your healing spells cost no mana. When the effect ends, you die. Shackle Undead at 34. Holy Fire gets a rank 2 at 36. Smite and Holy Nova have a 20% chance to reset the cooldown of your Holy Fire. Holy Fire damage over time effect stacks up to 2 times. Focused Will is a passive at 38. Holy Word Sanctify at 40. Focused Will. Melee attacks against you cause you to gain Focused Will, reducing the damage taken by 15 seconds. Stacks up to same as the other one. I'm not going to read them if they're the same. Mind Control at 42, Fate at 44, Guardian Spirit at 48, Prayer of Mending. Ugh. Can't talk today. Prayer of Mending at 50. Dispel Magic at 56. Leap of Faith at 63. I love that one. Bass Res at 66. Divine Hymns at 70. Mastery Echoes of Light is a passive at 78. Your direct heal spells heal for an additional 10% over 6 seconds. And Master Spell at 80. Okay, now we're going to Shadow. Shadow, of course, you get the starting ones, and then at level 10 you get Mind Blast, Mind Flay at level 10, Shadow Form at 12, Mind Vision at 13, Resurrections at 14, Psychic Scream at 18, Void Eruptions at level 20, Void Bolt passive level 20. For the duration of your Void form, your Void Eruption ability is replaced by Void Bolt. Void Bolt, 40-yard range, instant, 4.5 second cooldown. Sends a bolt of pure void energy at the enemy, causing 33 shadow damage. Requires Void form. Generates 16 insanity. Void form is a passive also at 20. Void form passive requires level 20. Activated by casting the Void Eruption. Twists your shadow form with the powers of the void, increasing all damage you deal by 30% and granting an additional 1% haste for every 1 second. 1% additional haste every 1 second. I'm moved off of it. Your insanity will drain increasingly fast until it reaches 0 and Void form ends. When Void form ends, you return to the normal shadow form and gain lingering insanity, allowing the haste bonus to persist for 1 minute or until your next Void form. Purify Disease is level 22. Vampiric Touch at 24. Mind Seer at 26. Shadow Mend at 28. Levitate at 32. Shackle Undead at 34. Void Bolt rank 2 at 36. Void Bolt refreshes the Shadow Ward Pain and Vampiric Touch to their original duration. That's pretty good. Shadowy Apparition is a passive at 38. When your Shadow Word Pain damage over time critical strikes, you also create a short shadowy version of yourself that floats towards the target and deals 4 shadow damage. That's pretty cool. Shadow Fiend at 40, Mind Control at 42, Fade at 44, Dispersion at 48, Shadow Word death is at 50. Silence at 52. Dispel magic at 56. Shadow damage. I'm sorry. Shadow Word Death, rank 2 at 65. Dispel. What? Shadow Word. Stop that. Shadow Word Death has 2 charges. Vampiric Embraces at 70. That Shadow Word Death is also at 65. I don't know if I said that. Mastery Madness, as the passive you get at level 78, increases the damage of your Shadow Word Pain, Vampiric Touch, and Void Bolt by 20%. And then Master Spell at 80. And that covers that. Now, I want to go over one more note for Shadow. They have brought back in Shadow Form. Alright, so you use Shadow Form, and then you go into Void Form once your Insanity gets high enough and you use the spell to go into Void Form. So that was different, and they've added that back in this patch. So that's in the patch notes, I believe, though. So there you go. So hopefully this was helpful. If you got somebody who's confused, if they were level in tune and now all the abilities have changed somewhat, send them here. Let them look through this. If you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll send you notifications when I have new videos out. You can come check them out, see if you like them. If you do like this episode, you want to share it with your friends, tell them how much you like it. There's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it on your Facebook, Twitter, wherever you do social media. I will see you guys on the next episode.